Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today we are talking about features. Unintended features to Fallout 76, introduced with the latest update. As we know, there is no bugs in Fallout, I remember that, there are only features. So we are discussing those features, so you could encounter some of them. I will put the quest-related ones at the very end, just to avoid spoilers, and I will say first that I will go over quest-related bugs before I go over them, so in case you don't want to know anything about the quest, you may avoid it, but it will be not a significant spoilers, only related to bugs. And now, so first you may encounter problems with your jetpack. You try to run around and jetpack, but jetpack seems to not work, like I'm not really flying. And that's how you normally fly. It seems to be pushing me down. You may encounter that, and that's a very annoying feature. But it seems like how jetpack works was completely changed, intentionally or not, that's a different story. But now the direction of the jetpack thrust is determined by the buttons you are pressing. So if I move forward and look up, the direction will be upwards. If I want to have direction upwards moving down, so I need to press backward button, then I'm jumping and jetpacking, and look at that, I'm going up. If I want to go up while moving forward, I need to look up, and quite drastically so. Like, looking up a little bit will give you only a little bit of a thrust. Looking up more helps a lot, and you may notice something interesting. That was never possible to do such a huge jump with a jetpack at one go. And now it is possible. It is possible to do some crazy jumps. Okay, let me pop some coffee to show you how crazy those jumps are. I have some coffee, so my jetpack will not run out. And let's try to fly in this direction. Look at that. That's not something that's normally possible. Look how high I'm going and how far. That's how far. Almost able to get on top of that. On that Scourge Beast nest. I didn't completely succeed, but almost got there. You see the fall? You see how far I was? I was actually able to get on top of this tower in 3 jumps. So this is absolutely insane. I'm enjoying the jetpack with those latest features, so I should be aiming for that. Let's see if I can do one jump to that. What do you think? Can I do a single jump to that thing? Let's see. Moving up and looking up as far as I can. Can I do it in a single jump? Oh, I can. So from the ground level into here, single jump. So that's one really cool feature that we have with the jetpack. Just remember, if you want to look down, you need to be moving backwards when jetpacking, and it works perfectly fine. As long as I move backwards and look directly down, I'm going pretty high. As you can see, that's how I'm going with normal jetpack. So that's one. The coolest one. Next, much less cool, related to a perk bug. There is very cool perk that you shouldn't be using now. So Rat Specialist, if you use it, wherever you enter radioactive zone, that starts messing up with your special and unequipping your perk cards. Why is that happening? That we do not know, but this feature is very annoying. So for now, we are not using Rat Specialist at all until it will get fixed. So we're waiting with that. The cool feature, you may already know about it, but the cool feature is radioactive strength. So in case of most of the glow consuming perk cards, this bonus would be additive. This one is a multiplier. So you do 2.5 more damage with radioactive strength, and that works with automatic weapons like auto axe, drill, chainsaw, without consuming any glow. So it's giving you it for free. It does work with Minigun Shredder too. So that makes it incredibly powerful. You can use it with Minigun Shredder. It's time to shine. I don't know if this feature is intended or not, as most of the perks that consume glow to give you extra damage. Okay, there is one in here at radioactive power. This is additive, so you barely notice that. And it does consume glow and is additive, so that's not so huge. I don't know why radioactive strength is different, but it is. So you should know about this feature and utilize it if you have an opportunity to do so. Now there is as well a thing with some that I should probably mention. Reported stuff to me, but I didn't experience myself, like Power Armor Reboot not working correctly in Power Armor, or some people even said it was working for them without Power Armor. I did not experience that, but that's reported, as well as omnivorous features. Some people are able to use both herbivorous and carnivorous foods, so that's happening. Didn't happen to me, so I'm only a carnivore. And now about the quest. So if you don't want to know about the quest related bugs and workarounds, this part not for you. If you want to know it, so let's head into Hillside Cavern. So if you are at this phase, you use the inhaler, you go where you're supposed to go, which is over here, and those doors should open for you. If it doesn't, if it do not open, there are two possible workarounds. Some people glitch through this door, through the photo mode, and it seems to be working. I went with a restart of the game, and second attempt, after restarting the game, it asked me to use the inhaler again, so I used the inhaler, and the door opened for the second time. So restarting the game is a safe option for me. Now this phase as well can fail, and the reason for failure when you enter launch silo is too high rat resist. So make sure before you enter there, the best option is to remove all your rat resist, all your armor, take it off before entering the leaking silo. So before entering, 0 rat resist, and that should work and correctly transform you into the ghoul. Now, after you finish the quest line and you correctly transform into the ghoul, there can be a lot of issues, like ghoul perks will probably not show for you, or they will have a lock. And that's a known issue. What you should do, even if you don't see any issues, after you finish the quest, fully restart the game, and that completes your transformation into the ghoul the right way. You can finish your customization and anything else, but before you leave this area, before we'll go and start redoing your builds or do anything, fully restart the game when you will be done with the questline. That's currently the best workaround and solves most of the possible issues with the ghoul transformation. And now my question to you, did you encounter any other features, good or bad? Let me know if you know about workarounds as well. If you encounter any feature and you have a workaround, if it's not a good one, let us know. And that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.